chosen one. The hero called Link. The time has come. You are now ready to test the limits of your courage. At the place where you reunited with the Master Sword, the sacred Korok Forest. Go there and heed the great Deku Tree's words. Do so and a glorious trial will be bestowed upon you. Alright, what's up everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. As you guys just saw, we've been invited to take on the Trial of the Sword and unlock the true potential of the Master Sword. I've been waiting for this for a very long time, so today, let's finally do it. Now I should mention that in case you are unaware, this trial is part of the first major DLC pack for the game, and it's not free content. The expansion pass, which gives you DLC pack 1 and 2, is around $20, and I'm not entirely sure if you can buy each pack separately or not. That being said though, we got a ton of new quests, most of which will probably be completed by the time this video goes up, and hey, we got Hero Path mode unlocked. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Whoa! Dang, that's nuts! Is that like everything we've done since the very beginning? Holy crud, there's actually a lot of empty space there. Might have to go exploring later on. Anyways, let's make our way back to Korok Forest. That way we can, of course, talk to the Deku Tree and start the Trial of the Sword. This should be interesting because, it's basically Eventide Island on crack, and I'm so looking forward to the challenge, man. Alright, cool. Plus, we get the powered up Master Sword, which will be amazing. Okay, so here we are back in Korok Forest. Yeah, it's been a while since, I've been here. There was a new update along with the patch, so maybe the lag is fixed. Although, no, does not seem like it. One day they'll get it right, man. One day. Alright, so I suppose as soon as we step on the pedestal, it'll start the trial, so, well, let's do it. What's this? A voice beckoned you here. I see. So the time has come. I shall now tell you all I know about the arduous trial that awaits you. That sword you have reunited with, the Master Sword, it has yet to realize its true splendor. This trial shall test your courage to ensure you are worthy of this splendor. It is called the Trial of the Sword. It will challenge you as you have never been challenged before. All of your weapons and armor will be sealed away. You must face your enemies without the tools you've come to rely on. Once you have tempered your soul and proven your wisdom and courage by completing the Trial of the Sword, the Master Sword shall truly be yours. Unless my eyes deceive me, you seem quite willing to take on this trial. A hero through and through. Now Link, place the Master Sword in its pedestal. Alright, so before we place the Master Sword, well, what do you say we actually equip the Master Sword and also change our armor, because I know there is going to be a cutscene, and I want to look good, man. Alright, much better. So, hopefully you guys are ready. There's really no preparation. Let's just do it. To the Blade's chosen hero, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer the trial of the sword. You presently lack the power necessary to wield the true splendor of the Master Sword. You must fortify your mind, body, and soul by eradicating all obstacles that appear in this realm. In this illusory realm of sacred mystery, anything can happen. All that you obtain here will be lost upon your return to the reality you know. Chosen hero of the Master Sword, overcome the trial of the sword and claim the blade's true splendor. Okay, so here we go, the beginning trials. Yeah, the entirety of the trial of the sword is sort of split up into 3 different sections. You have the beginning, which is 12 floors, the middle, which is 16, and the end, which is 22 floors, so 50 floors in total. And you're going to want to play smart, so I'm actually going to try and use that bomb to... Alright, well that didn't work at all, but the goal there was to try and, like, distract the bokoblins from their base camp, that way I can sneak in and grab their weapons, but, I might be able to do that without the help of my rune bombs, but definitely use your runes whenever you can, because they're super helpful. Like, think about it this way, we have no armor, meaning we have 0 defense, we have no materials, no food, and no weapons. Like, the stick I have on my back, really not gonna do me a whole lot of favor. So right now, I just want to sneak over to this log and hopefully... Ah, crap, they all noticed me. Alright, just grab something. Cool, we got a Boko Club. We can make do with that, but also, we might actually be able to use this bomb and... Yeah, just blow them all up at once. Nice, not bad. I mean, it was only 3 bokoblins, so not a huge deal. Like, don't celebrate just yet. We still have way more enemies ahead of us, but, that was pretty good. So, anytime you complete a floor and get rid of, like, all the enemies, do yourself a favor and just take a couple of moments to look around and gather as many things as you possibly can. Break open boxes, you know, climb trees, do whatever it is that you need to do, because all this stuff will come in handy. Now, eventually we will reach a sort of rest floor, and on those floors, usually the game is nice enough to give you a lot of extra materials, a fairy, some chests, and even a cooking pot. So all of these raw, like, food materials that we're gathering right now, we will have the chance to cook them later on. I think we're just about done with everything here on floor number 1 though, so let's get going and move down to floor number 2. So, yeah, basically you're going to want to make sure you remember everything about this game, even some of the more advanced mechanics, because they all come into play in the Trial of the Sword, and the more you use them, the better chance you will have at surviving. Like, for instance, there is a fire chew on floor 2. Obviously, if that fire chew lights some of the grass on fire, it will create an updraft. We still have our paraglider, so we can use that updraft to go up in the air and reach different areas, or if we get a bow, we can then start using the slow motion mechanic to better aim and take out enemies, which is pretty useful, not gonna lie. Problem is, we still need to get a bow, so I'm actually gonna try and do that right now. This might not be the smartest thing in the world, but I know this one bokoblin on the lookout tower does have a bow, so we're gonna try and take his if we can. Also, probably best not to use the woodcutter's axe. Like, from my experience, you're better off saving that durability to break open barrels and crates, just because you can find a ton of materials in there, and the axe will, like, break them open in one hit, which is really, really useful. And this guy's got a sword. Hey, I will gladly take that. Oh, and you're not even gonna face me? That's fine, dude. I'll take the free hits. Thank you very much. And oh, he's got a bow. Yeah, we do still need to watch out for, you know, arrows, because with 0 defense, arrows do a ton of damage. But thankfully, we cleared out this floor. There's still probably a lot for us to collect. I think... Did that guy with the sword have a shield? I'm not entirely sure if he did or not, but regardless, we're just going to take a couple moments and look around this entire area and try and pick up what we can. Yeah, he did have a shield. There we go. Traveler's shield. Nice. Alright, let's see what else we can get, because I'm fairly certain, I missed a bow, or one of the enemies dropped a bow, so let me just climb this tree, that way I can look back up in the tower real quick. Oh yeah, and there's some boxes up here too, so Actually, really glad that I came back up here then, because I did not want to miss all those. Nice. They're giving you a ton of arrows too, and there's the bow. Arrows are really, really good, so you will want to stock up on them, but do not be afraid to use them. However, make sure you do have, like, I don't know, I'd say 20 or so going into the final room, just because you will need them. And, yeah, in case it isn't apparent, I did already go through the entirety of the beginning trials, just because I wanted to make sure I knew what I was getting myself into before I, recorded it. So here in floor 3, these fire shoes, don't completely get rid of them as soon as they spawn. That might seem like a good idea, but there's a couple of chests hidden on the walls in this room, and you can use the updraft from these shoes to actually reach them. So, yeah, we're going to use these guys to our advantage, and that did not work. I need a much stronger wind, my dude. Alright, this might work. There we go. See, that's what I wanted to do. Inside chest number 1, we got a boomerang. Not exactly the greatest thing in the world, but also not exactly the worst thing in the world. And honestly, this early on in the trial of the sword, I'm not complaining, considering, I mean, we're basically fighting with sticks right now. So, boomerang, not a bad weapon. There's another chest over here, so let's see if I can bait this fire chew into helping me out. There's really not a whole lot of other materials in this room anyway, so once we actually get these 2 chests, we should just be able to get rid of all these enemies, and then we'll be fine. So get up there, thank you. Almost lit myself on fire, but whatever, not a big deal. Inside this chest is fire arrows. Not a bad deal, I'll take them. Alright, now let's start getting rid of these shoes. You do want to be a little bit careful with the fire shoes specifically, because if you're too close to them once you defeat them, they sort of blow up and light you on fire. So yeah, best to use like things like spears or even your remote bombs to take them out from afar, just so you minimize the risk of you taking like explosive or fire damage. Like I said, I want to go as far as I can without taking any damage and save all my hearts for stuff later on. And ooh, I kind of put it out there by accident, but whatever. I mean, having your weapon on fire makes it do a little more damage, I believe, but also does decrease the durability. So it's kind of like one of those trade-off things where it's like, do I want the extra damage or do I want the extra durability? And right now, durability probably is more important for us, so not exactly upset that I accidentally put out the flame there. Alright, well, we're done with this floor, so let's move on to the next one. It might seem like we're making really, really good progress right now, and we kind of are, but, after the restroom, at least for the beginning trial, they really turn it up a notch, and, those rooms take a long time to complete, so trust me, it might not seem all that challenging right now, but, it'll get there, guys. Don't you worry. Alright, let me just sort of assess the situation here and figure out how exactly I want to do this. I mean, taking out that red bokoblin seems like the right move, considering, yeah, he's just gonna walk right into my rune bomb anyways. Although, I have to admit, I really don't want to take on this first, or do I want to go up that weird lookout tower thing? I think I might want to go up the tower after I get rid of this guy, just because he seems like he's gonna walk right into that bomb for me. Yeah, there we go. I love it. Alright, cool. I think I'll leave actually, are you gonna come down? Maybe? If he comes down all the way, I'll take him out now, because I can just place that bomb there. And, you know, then I'll be fine. Oh, he's got a spiked bat, though. That could be deadly. Oh, no, come on. Come down the stairs. Don't you go back up there. Really? Come on, dude. For real? Alright, fine. You know what? I'll just, leave the bomb there for now. And we'll go up the tower then, I guess. Like, dude, I don't even know what happened there. His AI was like, hey, I see something, and then just turned around and ignored me, but whatever, not my problem. I don't think anyone in that tree has bows, so yeah, we should be safe to just climb up here and watch out for these explosive barrels. Do not hit them by accident. Trust me, it's very easy to do so. But, alright, so now that threat is gone, I suppose we can start taking on this tree fort, if you want. Oh, wait, hang on. Is my bomb still there? It is still there! Yeah! See? That's what happens, man. You just leave something there, and turns out it comes in handy like a couple moments later. This guy's just getting knocked around. You know what? I'm going to steal your weapon before you get a chance to use it, because I know that thing would do a ton of damage to me if I didn't, like, dodge it or get out of the way. Yeah, 16, like, holy crap, that thing is really, really strong. I mean, it's just a Boko weapon, but still, that kind of damage in a trial like this, oh man, it's so helpful. Now, I will say this, you're probably going to want to save your heavy hitting weapons for something a little bit later on. There's sort of these mini boss rooms, if you will, and that's where those heavy hitting weapons come into play, and I will gladly take that shield and broadsword. Like, funny thing is, I haven't even swapped out my shield for the better one yet, but oh geez, someone's got fire arrows. Holy crap, I did not expect that. Let's try and move somewhere safe. I forgot someone had fire arrows. Okay, I think it's the guy all the way at the top of the tower, so we should be safe to make our way up there. But, we definitely want to take him out quick. Oh, man, that could have been so bad. I'm glad that, like, I sort of realized that and was able to accidentally dodge out of the way, because, trust me, I didn't do that on purpose. That was totally accidental, but it worked out, and I got the crit. There we go, jeez, and, alright, he dropped his bow all the way down there, but whatever. This room has been cleared, so now, let's start searching for materials. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, so there's a couple boss rooms, and you're going to want to save your hard-hitting items for those rooms just to make them go by a little bit quicker. Like, we're going to be fighting a Hinox at the very, very end, and a stone Talus probably in, like, the next couple of rooms. I don't remember exactly where that one is. I think it's right before the restroom, so it would be floor number 6, I want to say, because I'm pretty sure the rest floor is floor 7. Alright, so yeah, you can break these steel crates without using your bombs. You can just like lift them up and drop them a couple times. They'll break that way. I prefer to do it that way because if you use bombs, it sends like all of the materials that are inside flying. Whereas if you drop them, they sort of just, you know, fall generally where the box was. Where'd that bow go? There it is. Hey, traveler's bow. Nice, not bad. Glad I got that. Alright, I think we're good, so let's move on to the next floor. There was nothing on top of that really tall tower. Those were just explosive barrels, so not going to be able to get any useful materials out of those. Alright, this one is a little bit tricky. So what I want to try and do here is, if possible, shoot down the lantern in that little skull fortress. Now, if you guys have watched the rest of the LP, you know I'm very, very bad at that. Oh, good, I missed it. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now I gotta deal with this moblin. Alright, he's got a freaking spear, too. So, you know what? Let's just, oh, no! Oh, man! That was so bad. I was trying to freeze him in place with, Cryonis, but whatever, man. Hopefully, that bomb will send him flying. Yeah, there we go. Oh, darn it. He still held on to his weapon. What I was trying to do there is use, the runes to, like, build up momentum so it would send him flying, and he would drop his weapon like so. That way I could disarm him. That is, like, probably one of the best strats that you can do for this trial is to disarm the enemy as quickly as possible and steal their weapon. Just because, one, you get, like, another weapon, and two, I mean, it makes them a lot easier to deal with. Alright, so, again, let's try and shoot this down. Like, this is really important if I can do it. Hey, I got it. Alright, sweet. So, that'll do some explosive damage to those guys. The only downside to doing that is, there are a couple of wooden crates and stuff like that inside that area, and, like, burning them means that you're also, like, setting the materials on fire. So, yeah, there's some cons to doing that, but I think the pros of just, like, dealing with all the enemies at once sort of outweigh the bad. Plus, on the bright side, any food that was, like, inside those containers technically just got cooked for free. Like, it doesn't really help you out a whole lot, I would say, but it's better than just the raw materials, at least in terms of restoring hearts. Once I get to the rest room, or the rest floor, though, you might think differently, considering, oh no, my shield's on fire! Well, the shield's, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Alright, let's get rid of you real quick, just because I do not have time for this whole fiery weapon shenanigans that you're doing. So, oh, he had a spiked club too. No wonder that did so much damage. Like, that was ridiculous. Alright, now I'm just playing sloppy. I gotta calm down, dude, because I lost way too many hearts on this one floor. Like, jeez. as I was saying though, yeah, once you get to the rest floor, you might think differently about, having these raw materials cooked for you, because they would definitely come in handy. Like having a roasted drumstick, not as good as having a raw one, especially since I could combine it with, like, other ingredients, once I get to that rest floor to, make something better, technically, but I'm not too worried about that right now. We should be fine. Like, this first trial, not that hard, honestly, as long as you play sort of defensively. Once you start, like, going all in, balls to the wall offensively, that's when you sort of have a tough time. Alright, here is the first of the boss rooms. Yeah, floor 6. So we have a stone talus in front of us. This is why you're going to want to save your harder hitting weapons like this spiked Boko Bad, just because even though this is a relatively weak stone talus, you're still going to want to take them out as quickly as you possibly can, since if they manage to hit you with a rock or throw you off, yeah, they still will do a lot of damage. So I'm just going to jump off now before, like, he does anything stupid. And that should sort of, like, reset his ability to throw us off. And now, let's grab another relatively strong weapon. Yeah, I guess I can use the Boko Club. Why not? I mean, he's almost dead anyways. And, oh, I thought this was a two-handed weapon. I guess it's not. Well, then, that certainly makes things a lot quicker. Sweet. And he is done for. Now, unfortunately, yeah, he drops, like, absolutely nothing, so there's really no materials to be found in this particular room. Like, I'll do a quick look around just to make sure, but yeah, I don't think there's anything here, so let's just move on. Not a big deal, though, because, well, guess what? As I said, floor number 7 is the rest area, so we got a couple of chests, we got a cooking pot, there's a fairy in the background there, and like a bunch of other materials in these boxes and so on and so forth. So, we're pretty good right now, not gonna lie. This place is pretty nice. And ooh, Shield of the Mind's Eye, not bad, I'll take that. Eightfold Blade, hey, that's pretty good. And last but not least, we got ourselves Serpentine Spear. Cool. Alright, so let's actually try and collect all the other materials from these boxes if we can. Get some arrows. Fire arrows. Nice. I will gladly take those. Alright, there's some raw bird thighs. I think there's a couple of apples over here that we can get as well. Torch. Probably not going to need that. Razor shrooms. And yeah, there's even some fish inside these ponds. So the game is pretty nice in these rest areas. Also, it looks just absolutely gorgeous. Also, wait a minute. Where's the fairy? I saw it there just a moment ago. Like, it was by the apple tree. Oh, no. Did I accidentally scare it away? Oh, I think I might have. Oh, that was a rookie move, man. Ah, dude, I feel really stupid now. Dang it, that stinks. That actually kind of stinks, because now I really need to make sure that I play conservatively. Like, that fairy was going to be my lifeline, because if you die, obviously, yeah, the fairy would at least bring you back to life with 6 HP. I mean, not a bunch, but in a tricky situation, that could quite literally be the difference to, you know, completing this trial or not completing it. And, well, I don't even have that option now, so that's just great. Okay. New strategy, guys. Whenever you get to a rest area, make sure you grab the fairy first. That way you don't accidentally scare it away like I just did. Cannot believe I just did that. That is so dumb, dude. I'm actually really mad at myself that I did that. Alright, so, let's take a second here to cook a few meals. Like, we're gonna want to try and maximize our efficiency here with our meals, because anything we make, we want to make sure it either restores a ton of HP or gives us some pretty good bonus effects here. So, unfortunately for me, I don't exactly know what the best recipes are for this to, like, maximize my efficiency in terms of, like, hearts or, you know, buffs. But, I'm gonna do what I can to hopefully make stuff that, alright, I don't know why the speed up effect would be helpful at all in this area, but we got that, I guess. like I said, I'm just trying to get extra hearts here. That's my main goal. I really could care less about anything else. I just want the bonus hearts, because that's going to be the most helpful, I believe. So, throwing some bananas, I guess. Hopefully that gives me more than 5. Okay, it gives me 4. That's actually not that good, to be totally honest. I may have just wasted a couple apples there, but alright, whatever. I'll deal with it. 3 hearts. Crap. Alright, give me something good, baby. Please! Alright, 3 more hearts. I think that was the same recipe I did before. I wasn't paying attention. I really should have been, huh? Alright, let's throw some apples in there. Give me something good. Alright, 6 or 5 plus 1. Not bad. 6 total hearts, obviously. Cool. So I know in the future, if I just, like, put a bunch of apples, I can get a lot of hearts. That's good to remember. Alright. It's pretty much all we can do right now. I think that should be enough, as long as I'm careful. And yeah, dang, that fairy is nowhere to be found. Actually, hang on. Can I stay at this campfire? Not a good time. I've never seen that message before. It must be new. Dang. So yeah, I can't even, like, pass time to hopefully get the fairy to respawn. Alright, looks like this is what we're going in with then. I'll wait a little bit now just to restore my HP a tad. And, let's just get right back to it then. Really mad that I missed that fairy, but you know, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? So, these next rooms, like, we've made pretty good time, I would say, thus far. We're on floor 8, meaning there's only, 4 floors left, technically, since, it ends at floor 12, I believe. So, you might think, yeah, we're probably close to being done. Well, these next couple of floors are really gonna take us a long time to get through, and it's mainly because of these guys, man. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I hate Lizalfos. I'm like terrible at fighting them. They're really, really quick, and this is probably where I will start to take some damage during this trial, even though I know technically I did take a lot of damage in that one room with the moblins, but that was just because I was playing stupid. This is just because I'm bad at the game, which actually is probably the same thing now that I think about it, but whatever, that's besides the point. So, yeah, I apologize in advance if I, almost die a couple of times here. I'm gonna do my best, though, to keep my cool and just, not screw anything up. I do see a chest in the water over there. I don't know if I can grab it from over here, though, so I cannot, but there is a metallic box, so might as well grab this and see if there's any goodies inside. Doesn't look like it. Wow, cool, thanks, game. Really nice metallic box there. I mean, totally don't need any materials. I'm not like, you know, scrounging around trying to beat this entire trial with, you know, some rocks and duct tape over here or anything. I'm glad that box was empty. Alright, this chest better have something good. Actually, I think it probably contains arrows. Let's be... I did not mean to throw it all the way over there. That was an accident. I will grab that again, and we'll try and open it up correctly this time. I guarantee you this is like arrows, though, because I swear, like, 99% of the chests that you find in the Trial of the Sword contain arrows for some reason. So let's see. Look at that, it's arrows. I mean, not that I'm mad about the arrows, but like, bro, can you throw me a sword every now and again? That'd be great. I mean, I got that one boomerang, but that was nothing, dude. Alright, ah, crap, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? I mean, I can try and use the bombs here. Oh, no, don't light your weapons on fire. Just don't do that. Actually, if you could drop your weapon, that'd be great. Yeah, using stasis, not a bad idea. Personally, I don't use it a whole lot in combat just because, oh, that was not good. Oh, okay, this is actually really bad. I need to not be in the water because, yeah, these guys have a huge advantage in the water and that they're still super fast, and I'm freaking slow as molasses here. So, Link, let's get back to dry land. We're already down a full row of hearts, dude. Alright, I need to, like, focus here and not be stupid, because not good. Not good at all. I mean, I knew these guys were going to give me a challenge, but I was really hoping that I would, like, not take that much damage. So, we're going to play it safe, use those spears, hit them from afar, and, hopefully these guys don't do any more damage to us, because that would be bad. thank goodness for stasis. Like, I was just saying, I don't use it a whole lot in combat normally, but I might just start using it more in these trials because it could just save my life a couple times. Like, I'm not even sure. See, the problem is, like, I can't even use stasis effectively. Ah, no, I got hit again. I can't really use stasis effectively because all the weapons we have do, like, 0 damage. So, I'll freeze someone, hit them, and do, like, 1 damage. So, it's almost not even worth it. But, I mean, it does freeze them at least. So, that's something, right? Alright, can you just die? Thank you. Jeez. Okay. That could have gone a whole heck of a lot better. Like, I'm not proud of that at all. Thankfully, there was some food near their campfire, so at least we have those to restore our HP with, but otherwise, not good, man, not good. Alright, let me grab these Boko Spears, and oh wow, we're actually maxed out. Who would have thought that would have happened during the Trial of the Sword? Not me, man, not me. Alright, so yeah, we have some stuff that was, like, cooked from, the enemy camp, so let's eat all those real quick, just because, I mean, I don't want to dip into my main meals just yet, and at least that was enough to bring us back into the second row of hearts, which is where I would like to be for the remainder of this, but I know that's probably not going to happen, considering if I took this much damage from this room, and the next ones are harder, oh man, I am not liking where this is going. That is for sure. This one, not so bad. We got a couple of Octoroks here. No big deal. There's also a Wizrobe, but I think for the most part he's going to ignore us. So, let's try and snipe this Octorok all the way out there if we can. I'm really, really bad with these bows, but, there we go. We got him. Sweet. Now all we have to do is deal with that Wizrobe. And you know what? I haven't really mentioned this yet, but, I gotta say, I really do like the environments here in the Trial of the Sword, because it gives, like, a mixture of the shrine look, but also a natural environmental look, and I think it's just a really cool combination. I like how each floor isn't just, you know, another shrine interior, or, the same. It's all different. Like, there was trees, there was that weird, you know, skull fortress thing, now there's water and rocks. It's kind of nice that the environment does change, you know, every single floor. It makes me kind of wish, like, some of the actual shrines were like this in the game, because we got 120 shrines, and not a single one of those featured, like, any major nature elements. Like, there were a couple, I think, in the Elden region that had you burn down some leaves, but that was about it. Like, there was nothing like this where there were, rocks with, like, water formation around them, and, you know, trees and grass and all that jazz, which I think looks really, really cool, and it's kind of a shame, like, they didn't do that for the main shrines. I kind of wish they did, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Maybe in the future, if they add more shrines, like in DLC Pack 2, for whatever reason, they'll do something like this. I am curious as to what they're going to do with DLC Pack 2, considering they said they're gonna add more story content, so, I mean, they gotta be doing something. I mean, I've said before, I really hope they add a way to get, like, 3 more upgrades. That way people can have both max stamina and max hearts instead of, like, choosing between the two. But, that would require, like, 12 more spirit orbs. So, they chose to, like, do that. That would be pretty cool. I would be totally down with that, but we'll see what they do, man. We'll see what they do. One arrow, really. Just one singular arrow. Alright, fine, game. I can see we're getting to a point where you and I are having our differences now. I'll just go and pick up my arrows that I shot before. That's fine with me, you know. Not gonna let these go to waste. I definitely want them for stuff later on. But, certainly now, yeah, we're getting to a point where the game is gonna give us less and less and less, which is unfortunate, because obviously now we kind of want more and more and more. That's why you should collect everything you can early on, because when resources become scarce, well, that's where your true colors start to show now, don't they? Oh, I hate this room. Actually, this one and probably the next room are my least favorite ones. Coincidentally enough, they are, like, some of the hardest rooms in this beginner trial. We got 21 fire arrows, though, so let's use those to our advantage. There's a lot of Zelfos here, and, yeah, well, not a whole lot of room to fight them either. Like, we're stuck to these platforms. If we get in the water, that's pretty much a death wish. Like, trust me, do not fall in the water in this room, because it will not end well for you. And I don't even know what I should use here. Like, I'm in that sort of situation right now where, oh my gosh, you need to not hit me with arrows, like, anymore, my man, because that is not cool. But, yeah, I'm sort of in that situation where all of my weapons, not that great. These enemies only sort of favor, like, spear-type weapons, so I don't even know what I should be doing right now. I'm just sort of, like, trying to figure out the best way to go about fighting these guys, but I don't even know, man. I'm sort of just winging it right now. Like, my plan that I had sort of threw out the window. Screw playing it safe. We're going offensive right now. Dang, that nice headshot. Holy crap, that took him out immediately. You with the shield, man. You need to, like, die. And also, just give me your shield, because I kind of want it. Although, I mean, to be totally honest, I really haven't been using my shield a whole lot. And that could be half my problem, actually. But, I'm trying to think about it. I mean, I guess there could have been a couple scenarios where instead of using a spear weapon, I should have been using something where I could use a weapon and my shield, and that might have made things slightly easier. But thinking about it, like, I've mainly been using spears and my bow, so the shield hasn't really come into play all that much. And oh my gosh, the freaking water gun attack. I don't even know what you would call that. Him spitting at me, like, dang, that did almost 4 hearts, or actually, did it do 4 1/4 or 4? Couldn't really tell, but dang, still, not cool, man, not cool. Alright, now I'm starting to, like, burn through some of my weapons, which, not a bad thing. I mean, you know, we were at max weapons, so breaking a few here and there might not be the worst thing ever, because at least that will give us room to pick up more weapons. That seems like a good idea. Alright, now, there's one guy left. Just play it safe, play it slow. We'll take this guy out. Then, we'll scour for materials. I'm actually going to try and bait him to come back up here. And then hopefully, I can just knock him back into the water, like, over and over again. Although, there we go. Come on, there you go, buddy. And back into the water for you. Get out of here. And, ooh, you know what? If I can get this crit, I missed. Great. Just great. Don't you dare spit at me, my man. I can do this all day, man. I'll just bait you back up here, throw you back in the water. Actually, you know what? Let's try some remote bombs. This might be able to take him out. Oh, he's got like a sliver of HP left. Just die already. Thank you. Now, he dropped his stuff, but thankfully it was metallic, so I think I should be able to use magnesis to grab both his weapon and his shield. Yeah, there we go. Not bad, not bad at all. Let me grab that shield first, because honestly, I feel like the shield is going to be more important than the boomerang. And also, I've never grabbed a Lazal shield before. Huh, that's kind of weird. I thought for sure I would have picked one up in, like, all of my entirety of the Let's Play. You would think I would have at least picked up one of everything, but surprisingly enough, there are a few weapons here or there that I actually haven't seen, which is crazy to think about considering I've played, like, almost 250 hours of this game now so far. Like, what the heck, man? That's nuts. Alright, break open these. Ooh, some shrooms, some wild berries. I am always happy to get some of those. Now, sadly for us, there's no more restrooms. Like, we're not gonna have any more opportunities to cook any of our ingredients. So, what we get now is just raw materials. That's pretty much all we have to work with. Like, we'll have to eat those raw, and sadly it won't restore a whole lot, but you know, it's better than nothing, so I'll take it at this point. And please have something good. Arrows. Alright, not bad, not bad. I think that's really all we can do here. So let me just double check around here. No hidden chests. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's move on to the next room, but let me actually eat all these things first, just because, you know, why the heck not? Acorn, shroom, I'll take it. Didn't give me really anything, but whatever. Alright, now, the reason why I wanted to eat those is because this is the second to the last room. It's also one of the longest rooms, and what I would consider to be the hardest room. So, this is going to be interesting. Now, here's the thing. Dang, I did not get a Korok leaf at all. And there's a very, like, slim chance that if you bomb some of the trees early on, you can find a Korok leaf. Having one of those for this room and this room only would be helpful, but since we don't have one, we're sort of on our own. Now, the reason why you would want one is because there is, like, a wind current normally in this room that pushes the raft along, but the two Bokoblins on those, like, watchtowers, they have fire arrows, and going at, like, the normal speed, it's very, very easy to get hit by a fire arrow, so having a Korok leaf just means you can make it move faster, meaning that they have less of a chance of actually hitting you. So without that leaf, I guess, like, the best thing to do is sort of stay alongside and behind the raft. However, by doing this, you do risk drowning because obviously, yeah, your stamina will decrease. But if you manage to get back on the side of the raft, you can restore your stamina and then sort of like jump right back in the water to avoid getting hit by the fire arrows. That to me is the best way to avoid getting hit until you make your way to like the main platform. If you don't have the Korok leaf, but obviously having the leaf makes that a lot easier. Alright, we don't have a whole lot of, like, area to work with here. We do still need to play safe, so let's try and get rid of this guy if we can. Now, here's going to be your saving grace for this entire room. All the enemies are Bokoblins and Moblins. None of those enemies can swim. This entire area is, like, mostly water, so if we knock them into the water, they die instantaneously, which is amazingly helpful, as you might imagine. So that's kind of what you're going to want to try and do as much as you can. Just try and knock everybody into the water and just hope for the best. Otherwise, yeah, there's a lot of enemies with some pretty powerful weapons in here that you may or may not want to mess with, like that spiked Boko Club, for instance. Let's get him out of here. Ooh, that guy's got an actual sword and shield, so if we can knock him into the water, that would be great. Or just, you know, take his stuff too. I'm fine with knocking him into the water. I really don't care. I can use Magnesis to grab those items if I really want them. If I can get the crit on you and knock you into the water, that would be great. Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. He was too close to the center there. Not a huge deal. We can hit that guy once. And don't you even dare. Just stop it. Stop it, man. Oh, no. He had fire arrows. Oh, crud. I did not expect that. But he's dead now, so can I hit this guy? A little too low. Come on, please. Still too low. I'm so bad at judging my shots. Hey, the final shot actually hit him, and whoa. Alright, you over there need to calm down with your fire arrows. Unfortunately, I wasted all my good bows, so now I really only have crap left, which is unfortunate, but fly true, my arrow. That probably would have hit him if I actually aimed correctly, but you know what? Let's stop messing around. Let's actually just try and get a clean shot on this guy. So, believe I can climb up this thing. At least I hope I can. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. That was kind of weird. I really don't know what happened there. But, it wasn't good, that's for sure. But, yeah, let's try that again. Because not only do I want to get rid of that Bokoblin, but, pretty sure there is a chest up there as well. Like, yeah, see that weird glowing orange thing? Pretty sure that's a chest. How did I miss that? Come on, Link. You gotta work with me here on this one. I mean, I can climb this one, sure, but, like, bro, you're not doing me any favors. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can jump from, like, this pole to the platform below me. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. I'm not even sure, like, how many enemies are left in this room. I think there might be 2. This Bokoblin, and then there's a Moblin, like, all the way on the top, I'm pretty sure. And are you serious? Link, my man. Like, focus, dude. You and me, we gotta do this together, alright? There's no way I can do it without you functioning correctly, so come on, man, work with me. Alright. Can I even hit this guy from here? I think I might be able to. Yeah, there we go, that worked. And can you just come closer? There we go. Alright, sweet. Now, this chest better have something freaking incredible, I swear. For all that effort, like, come on. What's inside? Fire arrows. Are you kidding me, man? I didn't even need the fire arrows. Like, I really didn't. That was totally not worth it. I'll take that bow, though, just because I'm a little low on bows myself. But, alright, ooh. There's the Boko Bat, but I do want to grab this sword first, so let me just do that. I think there was a shield down there, too. But, oh. Well. Huh. Okay, fine. What can I get rid of? This torch? Probably don't need these Boko spears, so there we go, that's fine. Take the sword. Alright, fine, I'll grab the spear too. The game really wanted me to have that spear, I guess. Let's see if there's anything hidden around these rocks. I feel like there should be. I want to find everything before I go and fight that last moblin. Alright, nothing over here, fine. Cool, I can deal with that. Alright, man. Let's do it. I'm not looking forward to it, but, if we're lucky, we can knock the guy off into the water and just, like, kill him instantly. That would be the ideal situation. Let me just double check, though. Yeah, looks like we're good. Alright, that's fine. I suppose while we're making our way up towards that moblin, I can, like, sort of, scour for other things. Let me actually get rid of a couple more things, like that Boko spear. I'll take the soldier spear, and, yeah, we'll just, like, start breaking open these boxes and stuff along the way, because the moblin's all the way at the top, and that's also where the exit is, so sort of makes sense. Actually, hang on, did I just wake him up? I might have. No, I don't think I did. Okay, never mind then. Dang, I was kind of hoping that I woke him up, that way he would walk all the way down here, and I could have just used, like, one of my remote bombs to blow him up and hopefully send him flying into the water. Like, that would have been the best thing to have happen. But, I can still try that, just, I'm gonna have to wake him up myself. Yeah, there we go, alright. Come and fight me, bro. Okay, that didn't work at all. Crud. My plan backfired. My plan was literally just to, like, have him fall into the ocean on the stairs. That didn't work. Yeah, come down here again. I'm sure this will work eventually. Dang. I guess he can really just, like, handle it. Oh, jeez. Alright, see? Come on, bro. Like, are you telling me my bomb does, like, nothing to him, but, it'll just send me flying no matter what? That's just great. Ah, jeez. Alright, fine. Fine. You know what? Let's just go and kill him normally then, I guess, right? Like, what else are we gonna do? I really need to be careful, though, because, we are pretty low on HP. Not gonna lie. Oh, man, this is a dumb idea. Why am I doing this? This is so stupid. Like, if I even get hit once, I'm probably dead. Alright, I can't do that. I actually cannot do that, because, like, I'm too worried that I'm gonna die. So, let's just try and bait him down here, actually. If I go to my raft, I know at least for a fact he can't hit me over here. So maybe, oh yeah, there we go. Alright, I ain't even mad about that. That was the smart thing to do. Oh, jeez. Okay. He's dead. We did it. This room is clear. Finally. I really want that weapon. So, can I drop some stuff in the water? I don't even think I can. Yeah, no, I can't. Alright, cool. Fine. I'll go back on dry land. We'll get rid of some crap. We'll make room, and then we'll finish looking for materials in this room and get out of here, because we've already spent a ton of time in this room, like way more than I would have liked, but I mean, we got through here. We're still alive, barely, but we're still alive. Suppose I can eat a couple of things now. Actually, yeah, I'll eat that now. Fine, why not? I didn't want to eat like anything else just because I want to save like the attack up buffs and stuff like that for later battles if I need them. Alright, so let's see what's inside this crate. More arrows. Actually, that's very helpful. Because I'm pretty sure the next room is the one with the Hinox. It might be. We'll find out. If it is the last room, or the one with the Hinox, it means it is the last room, and yes! Alright, we're pretty much in the clear, guys. Like, it's just a Hinox. That's nothing too hard. In fact, the speed up buff might be helpful here, so you know what? I'm not gonna eat anything else. Like, that seems kind of stupid, But, honestly, being able to run away from the Hinox might be helpful, since then I can sort of line myself up for a better shot with my bow to stun him more. Also, yeah, give me this club, man. There we go. Oh, yeah, speed up is definitely going to be good here. So let's just rinse and repeat. You know the drill. Like, we've all fought Hinoxes before. You just go up to him, hit him in the eye, then freaking do whatever you gotta do. I don't even know. That was like a terrible explanation, but to be honest, guys, I'm sort of burnt out right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, I really want to finish this and just get it over and done with. So, sit down, buddy. We got him down to half it. Camera, you are not helping me right now. This is not cool. Like, you gotta work with me. Come on. Don't you dare do anything stupid. I think he actually is trying to grab the tree and use that as a weapon. I mean, that's fair, right? He definitely needs a weapon, but if I can stop that, it would certainly make my life a lot easier. And whoa, we actually got the Knight's Bow. Holy crud. I might actually want to equip that. Just because, yeah, that's a massive boost in damage. And we got fire arrows now, so alright, let's do it, man. He's so close to being dead. Can you stop blocking your eyeball, though? Like, I need you to just, like, not do that. You know? That way I can get some easy damage off on you. Also, he did knock down a coconut, which is pretty nice. Whoa! Wait, did that hit me? It totally didn't hit me. That was super lucky then. Oh my gosh, he's like so close to being dead. Come on, please just die. Alright. Thank you. Thank you. Holy crud. I'm fairly certain that that was the last room. But I could be wrong. I don't think I am. My memory is a little bit fuzzy. So real quick, let me actually just... I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm not going to trust my memory. I'm going to do the smart thing. And I'm going to collect everything I still can in this room anyways. But I think we're probably fine. Ooh, a Knight's Shield? Dang. It's really good. I mean, if this is the last room, though, it's not really going to help us all that much, considering we're just going to lose it, like, instantly. No coconuts on this tree. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a couple coconuts up here, so let's just bomb this tree down. And we'll grab those coconuts. Hooray! Free HP, that's what I'm looking at right now, so... Oh, yeah, 1 heart each, that's really nice. Sweet. And I think that's everything we can get here, so let's move on to the next room, and pray that it's the last one, where we re-get the Master Sword. It is, thank goodness! By the way, this room is really stinking cool looking. I absolutely love it. Like, it's so freaking neat. But we did it. To the one chosen by the sacred blade, I commend your efforts in this trial. You are now strong enough to wield more of the Master Sword's power than ever before. Courageous hero, chosen by the blade. Take hold of the Master Sword. Alright, so before we grab the blade, just take a look at this room, man. Like, it's so cool looking. What's really neat is the, like, tapestry around it is sort of the story of Hyrule. Like, you can see over there is Va Naboris from Gerudo Desert. Then we have Va Meadow over there. You can see, like, a giant tree. That's obviously the Deku tree. Then there's Death Mountain with Va Rudania. I don't know where Va Ruda is, but Dueling Peaks is over there. So it's really cool how you can just, like, see all those accents of Hyrule, I guess you could say. You know, just sort of around the room. Anyways, enough gawking at the scenery. Let's go and grab the Master Sword for ourselves, because it was a long trial, and well, this is rightfully ours. Ah, you have finally returned. You look stronger than when I last saw you. The Master Sword you wield now is more powerful than before. Yeah, so check it out. It goes from 30 to 40, and that's permanent, so pretty sweet. But we're not done just yet. If you desire still more power and wish to retry the blade's test, once again, place the Master Sword in its pedestal. So yeah, there's still 2 more sections of the trial, but I think we'll wait to take on those next 2 sections for the next video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.